First of all, how do you feel about the curly hair, guys? This is like towel dry. I'm putting myself out there. Fuck yeah, another curl guy, fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm coming out of the curl closet tonight, it's okay. I have a phrase, I go, like, if you can't handle me at my curls, you don't deserve me at my blow dries. I'm taking the power back. Like if a girl's not into me, I go, oh, you can't handle curls? I think it's funny the type of like people you watch for advice on like YouTube, like depending on what age you are. Like if you're in your teens and 20s, you just watch dudes who make a lot of money and fuck a lot. You're like, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, you're taking notes. But then in your 40s and 50s, it's like some Indian guy who's like, what are material possessions? You're like, oh, yeah, okay. In your 20s, you're like, that's how I fuck? Okay, cool. He has a Lambo and he makes money and fucks. But in your 50s, like, possessions are anchors. You need to break the shackles of capitalism. I have an Apple Watch, you know, comedy's been good to me. So, like when I first got it, they're like, oh, you can pay for things with it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. That's so dorky, like I'm not gonna. But I use it all the time, because it's so easy. Instead of fishing my phone out, I just boop it like this. But then sometimes it takes a while to work, and then I just look so weird. I'm just like, it just looks like I'm Johnny Tremaine or something. Like I had some wheat thrasher accident with my hand. I go, no, I'm trying to pay. It's not going through. This is an Android crowd? Okay. that was fire. I don't know. You guys have Samsung watches? Does anybody else have this? Whenever I see a doctor, like I go to the doctor visit, I get like doctor office amnesia. Like I can go there 100 times, but as soon as I'm done with the doctor, like I don't know how I got there. Like I don't know how to get out. I've walked into this office a fucking 100 times, but as soon as I'm like, all right, take it easy, doc, I'm just like, like I've been going there for 10 years, and I'm just like, I'm like unscrewing an air vent, and they're like, sir, that's not the way you came in. I'm like, huh? Can you help me? Where did I never remember how to get out of there. They always have to do it. Don't you just follow the line? Oh, yeah. Okay. You just turn into a toddler after you see the doctor. Oh, did you guys hear about this? So Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, Larsa Pippen, is dating Michael Jordan's son. How fucked up, like, how long are the Jordans gonna terrorize Scottie Pippen? Like, God has forsaken Scottie Pippen. He had to play second fiddle to Jordan his whole career. And then his wife, like, he's venting, like, yeah, everyone loves Jordan, but I'm putting up points too. She's like, yeah, I get it. And then they get divorced, and she's gaslighting him, like, so I'm fucking Michael Jordan's son. No, it's not Michael Jordan, it's his son, so I thought you wouldn't be mad. What's the big deal? We love each other. Do you think Michael Jordan's son is sending pictures to Scottie Pippen, just like behind her, like, You like that? That's so fucked up. I feel so bad for Scottie Pippen. He's doing so much better than me. Like, why do I feel bad for Scottie Pippen? I think if someone has skydived more than 3 times, they're going to cheat on you. Like, obviously, they can't sit still. They need that stimuli. If they need that rush all the time, why wouldn't they, like, do cheating, which is like the skydiving of land? It's cheaper, it's less risky. And any girl's like, yeah, I just love skydiving. I'm like, well, I can't put a ring on that. The logic checks out, right, guys? It makes sense. So sometimes in the bedroom, you know, like, some girls like being, like like they'll call you daddy. They just have that sort of complex or whatever. You'll hear daddy a lot. I don't like that. I make them call me sensei. Because the power dynamic is still there, but it's a little more niche. I go, please call me sensei. I have a karate gi on the whole time too. Sensei. And then after we're done, I go, you've learned a lot, Rachel-san. I have taught you well.
Yeah, let me sensei.
Use these skills for good. This is like Master Splinter cosplay. I just come in dressed as a rat, like, come here, April. April O'Neil, I have news for you. Yeah? It's a big Turtles crowd? All right, cool. So no on Apple Watch, yes on Turtles. Fuck yeah, all right, yeah. This is why I do these shows. I find out who my core demo is. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Some people don't think white privilege exists, but like I think it does because, you know how I know? Because Capital One Cafe is a thing. Like, if a black employee pitched that, he would have been fired immediately. If he's like, what if there's like a cafe in the bank? You mean like a Starbucks? Nah, it'd be like a Capital One Cafe. It'd be our own cafe. It'd be like, Darius, can you pack up your things and leave? But Eric's like, get this. People are banking and they want coffee. Put them together. And they're like, give this guy a raise. Capital One Cafe. I want to go on a date and just be like, yeah, so we'll meet at Capital One Cafe. 5 o'clock, does that work for you? Oh, it's so good coffee. You haven't had it? Yeah, I like it a lot. I tried to get her to open up a checking account too. I'm like, you want to open up like a checking account? It's right here. Do you work for Capital One? No, it's just they do good banking. Does your mom need a credit card? Oh, can we just make older white women murder detectives? I think they consume so many murder documentaries and podcasts that they're probably better at it than grizzled detectives. Just have them do it. It'll be like being a volunteer firefighter. There's like bodies, it's gruesome, people are taking photos, and then like Denise with white wine comes through, like, what do we got? Okay, yeah. A cop lifts the thing, he's like, blah, blah. She's like, rookie. Can't handle a little gore.